Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. I am Sir Shakil and we are doing new secondary mathematics 2 for class level 7 or A levels, and we are in chapter 1 direct and inverse proportion. We are doing exercise 1A and we will attempt today question number 11 and 12. Okay, let's move now. Question number 11 is, if z is directly proportional to y and z is equal to 48 when y is equal to 6, first part, find an equation connecting y and z. So here we have to find out the equation which is connecting the relationship with y and z. To find out this equation, first we will find out the value of k, which is constant. So we will find out the value of k, and for this, first we will find out the value of k. To find the value of k, we will use value of z is equal to 48 and y is equal to 6 in the question. So for this purpose, we will use the equation is z is directly proportional to y, so the equation will be z is equal to k, where k is constant. So here we will first find out the value of k, and the value of k. To find out the value of k, we will alter this equation, and the equation will be for the value of k is equal to zy. By taking y to left hand side, we will make the equation for the value of k, and now altering this equation, z is equal to k, we will move y to left hand side, and this equation will become the k is equal to z upon y. Now we will just put the values of z and y. We will get k is equal to 48 is equal to upon 6. So by dividing 48 with 6, we will get the value of k, which is 8. And now the first part, we find out the value of k. Now the equation will be z is equal to 8y. Z is equal to 8y. This is the equation which will connect y with z, and this is the equation we get from this question, and this is the answer of first part of this question. I hope everything is clear. If not, you can write me in comment box. You can comment, I will answer you. And please subscribe my channel and visit my website. You will get more videos and material about your chapters, about your lessons. Now moving to the next slide, the second part of this question. Second part of this question is, draw a graph against z against y. Draw a graph z against y. So in this question, we will write down the values of z and y. I have taken the z on x-axis, and I have written the values of z starting from 4, 8, 12, 6, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, and 36, 40, 36, and then 40, and so on. So the z will be 48, and 48 is the value of z which is given in the question. And we have I have written the values of y starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The value of y which is given in the question is 5, and the value of z is given in the question, uh, 48. So drawn I have written the values of z on x axis, and the values of y on the y axis. So by starting from the point, we will draw a line from here, from the point, uh, cross point of both axes, and draw a line up to the for where both the values are cutting each other. Here 6 and 48, both values are cutting here, 6 of x-axis and 48 of 6 of y-axis and 40 of z-axis. This is the cross point of both values. So we draw a line, and this is how this graph completes. And I have mentioned both values over there. Here the value of z 48 and the value of y 6. This is how this graph is completed. Now moving to the next slide, question number 12. Question number 12 is, the net force F newtons is needed to push a block along a horizontal surface. F is directly proportional to mass m kg of the block when m is equal to 5 and F is equal to 49. Here they have already given us both values of m and F. M is equal to 5 and F is equal to 49, and they have already mentioned that the F is directly proportional to mass m. So we will first part of this question is find an equation connecting F and M. So this is the first part of this question. We have to find out the equation which is connecting F and M. So in this question, we will first find out the value of K as we did in our last questions. We will find out the value of K. To find out the value of K, we will use the value of F, which is 49, and the value of Y, which is 5. So we will use both values and find out the value of K. So we have already the equation which we form. F is directly proportional to M, that is F is equal to Km, where K is constant. And we will take M to the left hand side because we have to find out the value of K first. The equation we will make K is equal to F upon M. And now by putting the values of F and M, the equation of K will be K is equal to 49 upon 5. By dividing 49 with 5, we will get the value of K, which is 9.8. Now we have find out the value of K. The equation, we have to just put down this value of K in our equation. This is how we find out the equation. F is connecting M. This is the answer of this first part. So now this is the answer of this first part. The second part of this question is, find the value of F when M is equal to 14. This is the second part of this question. They have already given us the value of M, we will use the equation which we have already made in our first part, which is f is equal to 9.8 m. We will use this equation and put the value of m. By putting the value of m, which is given in this part, m is equal to 14. M is equal to 14. By putting this value of m, we get 9.8 divided multiplied with 14, and by multiplying 9.8 with 14 we get f is equal to 137.2. This is the answer of first part. So now in third part of this question, they are saying that calculate the value of m when f is equal to 215.6. Now in this part, they have given us the value of f, while at the other end, in second part, they had given us the value of m. Now they have given us the value of f, which is 215.5. So first we will make an equation to find out the value of m, mass. For this purpose, we will use the same equation, f is equal to 9.8 m, and by taking m to the uh, by taking the value of k to left hand side, the equation will be m is equal to f upon 9.8. Now this will be the equation to find out. This is the equation which we've made to find out the value of k, find out the value of mass. This is our equation. Now by putting the value of k, which is 215.6, we will get m is equal to 215.6 upon 9.8. By dividing 215.6 with 9.8, we get the value of m, which is 22. This is the answer of our this third part. The calculate the value of m when f is equal to 215.6. The answer will be m is equal to 22 k, kg, kilogram. Mass is equal to 22 kilogram. So now moving to the next slide, the last part of this question, which is draw a diagram, draw a paragraph, graph against f against m. This is the last part of this question, and for this purpose, we will first write down the values of f on the x-axis. Here, the value in the question is given for f is 49. So this is the value which is given in the question, 49. And on the y-axis, we will draw the values of m, mass, starting from 1 to 7. In the question, the value of m is given 5. Okay, this value is given in the question, 5. So we will draw a line starting from the cross point of both axes and ending where these values are crossing each other, cutting each other. We will draw a line, and this line ends on the 6 and 49, and this is how we have drawn a graph. Okay, I have already mentioned the values of both f and y, which is 49 and 5. This is the graph of our question. Now, question number 12 ends here, and from my side, Allah Hafiz.